morning. Morning, beautiful people. And yes, hi LT, how are you? Having a good day. And yes, it's kind of a warm morning, isn't it? So much cooler. Well, on a streamer it's actually cooler at Pepsi, but I'm having tea this morning, so yeah. The tea's a bit warm today. Can't have like cold tea for the first thing in the morning. No. Nothing cold. Just something lovely. But yeah, how are you, LT? How's your day? You can tell I just woke up because I'm listening to myself and I was like, oh my god. Our voice deep. Hello, Dormy, welcome in. Yeah, how's the morning, evening, night? I don't know. Kind of woke up a little bit and then like fall asleep again. And it, like, oh god bless, like Jesus Christ, it's so warm. And I went to get tea and biscuit and it was like, oh shit, it's so freaking warm this morning. But yeah, I really can't like fall asleep or like keep sleeping in this kind of temperature. I'm trying to make a game in Unity or something that reminds me of I can call a video game. What does that mean? Like, what are you making if it's not a video game? But yeah. Oh. We usually start with welcome back to the CAP survivors. This is your AI assistant Eleonora Electrica. So yes, today my plan is we're gonna chat a little bit and wait a little bit until my brain actually works, and then like we probably do some story in Mabinogi. I was watching Space Captain Lennox going through links, and I was like, shit, I have not gone through the story of Husbando Matthias. So yeah, I probably did need to do that. But yeah, tea first. Let's see who's streaming. It's nice to like have a great morning and yeah, just sit back and see who's streaming. Plus is usually like this kind of hours is when I'm at work, and I think it's like a bunch of people that I watch when I'm slacking. So you're not doing anything right now, I'm just relaxing. So let's see. Plus, oh, Chibi's here today. Oh, she's painting, that's nice. I don't know if I classify myself as like I'm doing anything. I'm technically taking a break, and I don't know about you guys. Like, can you actually like start working right away when you wake up? Like my brain's not even on yet. 係天倫早晨，食咗飯未？ Yeah, I kind of want to do like Iola's story as well. I'm watching like Space Captain Lennox right now. Yeah, like it would be nice to do Iola's story. But yeah, that's just a lot of grinding, isn't it? Like there's a lot of threads that need to go in and stuff, and then like wait for a very long time or a huge amount of money to get all the threads and get the story done. That's gonna take a while. I think it was 600 threads for anything that is along length 10, I think, length 10, and that's a lot of Glen. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm a little bit awake of. Still in the dreams. Still in the dreams. And you can hear from how rusty my voice sounds like in the morning. So yes. Okay. So let's move on. Hey, alright. Booting up. Booting up. Okay. First things first. Lovely. We have some G24 stuff. These crystal boys around. So maybe let's just feed Ari with some gems, because that is a lot. Do some stuff. And you can hit some stuff. Oh god. Yes, doing some stuff right now. Oh, I forgot to chit chat. Reds. You can tell I'm dreaming. Ah. What the fuck? Okay, Riz, and then great gem, yes. Riz, and then feed the gem. Feed, yes. Okay, there you go. And then Riz, and then feed the gems. Feed, yes. Oh, it's not rizzing anymore. Okay, I just feed the gem then. Feed, feed, yes. Perfect. Okay, alright. Now, Link story. What do we have? Arcana. Link quest. Link quest. So, Link quest is we get back, we go to the room, and we go. Okay, Link quest. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. I'm looking for link quests. I'm looking for link quests. Okay. How do I get link quests? Mateus. Oh, Ohio. Ohio. Ohio, uncle. Good morning. Start a conversation. Can I have link quests? Can I have link quests? How do I get link quests? Unlock the link level and receive quest from Lowry. Lowry, I'm pretty sure it was you. Ohio. At some places that I don't actually know what's going on. About talents. Oh, there you go. Stage 1. I knew I was right to trust. Okay, you. Yes. Yes, there you go. We got it. We got it. The first one, a memory of birdsong in winter. You may recall that per Matthias' contract, we need to find information about the sender of the letter we received about him. Unfortunately, I'm limited in what I can do directly, so I need your help. Okay. Grandpa Link Quest. No, it's not Grandpa. It's Granddaddy. But Volari, how are you? Welcome in. I can only imagine the disappointment when you try to get as far as you can from the US. In Japan, everyone keeps mentioning the state Ohio. What? Really? What's their obsession about Ohio? Or is it just like a... Oh, like Ohio. Jesus Christ. LT. LT. Welcome. I was just organizing some documents and I came across a matter I've been neglecting. Remember that in the terms Matthias has when he first joined the association 2 days ago. One of them was that we find the person who first alerted us to his power. Unfortunately, I still have no clue beyond the initial letter we've received, and all my efforts there bore no fruit. I'm recovering from plus inflicted SWE suffering. Oh, you were grinding Shadowwoods with him as well. Jesus. Well, I hope you get a lot of money. I think we need to see if we get more information from him before we can really make progress. He didn't explain exactly why he's so eager to find this person, but I suspect it might have something to do with his past. Are you suffering from Sweden? Are you suffering from sweating? Yes, Sweden? Not really. He's quite private though. I think he might be more comfortable sharing information with you than with me. Would you ask him? We don't know what our mysterious letter writer's intentions are, but now that Matthias settled in the association, it's probably the best time for them to act. So please be careful. He may be attacked like last time. I know you're perfectly able to take care of yourself, but still, I hate the thought of sending an association member into danger. That was entertaining. Was that a joke? Matthias, you should be in Belfast now. Thank you. I'm counting on you. No. No, he's not. He went back. It was so fast. By the time I made it to the square, B-Man has already trying to get back. Yeah, I mean, speeding, isn't it? That's his track. Hello. Good to see you. How is the investigation going? Have you found anything yet? explain to Matthias all the steps the sender used to hide their identity. Of course they would be careful one. What a pain. Any suspect come to mind? Well, I know some schemers back in the days, but all the ones who'd be capable of this already did. So no, can't say anyone's jumping out. Whoever it was knows a lot about me, my power, where I spend my time. Wait, that's an angle. How do they know what I can do? Either they've seen me in a fight, or know someone who has. Did you finish that Ace Attorney game in which protagonist dresses like Mother's Mozart? Oh, I didn't! Fuck LT, I forgot about that. I did not. We still have like a quest or two, I believe. Shit! Okay, I'll get back to it. Yeah. There's a lot of games that is in my backlog. But yeah, like, thanks LT. Gonna try to get to the last case in that game. I think we're pretty close. I don't bother to use it in boring fights, so there's a good chance they are mercenary. I have more than 70 games in my backlog. I have a very, very varied backlog. Like, things that I want to paint, things that I want to play, things that I have to play, things that I haven't touched yet. And a bunch of models, bunch of things that I want to do on on stream. Yeah. So I feel you, LT. Yeah, it's like all the time in the world, but look at me, I'm in Mabinogi. Maybe it's someone I fought, maybe a comrade of someone I fought. Mercenary sticks together. Does anything in the report stands out? My big question is what they're looking to gain from writing that letter in the first place. They clearly weren't looking for rewards from the association, so if they were, going so far to make themselves unfindable would be the heights of foolishness. My next thought is that they wanted to test a theory to make sure I'm who they think. Something like that. Would be really useful to know who they are right now. That at least give me some clue what they want from me. But it won't do much good to focus on what we don't know, so for now, let's say they want to find out if I'm who they think I am. What the fuck? Why are you stuttering? What is? I want to finish Persona 4, but I keep interrupting the process with Truck Sim and Battlefront 2. Yeah, like, oh, I want to get back to Truck Sim as well. I haven't used my setup for a while. Oh, I have like, I've been postponing so much that now EAWRC team is gone. Oh god, that's how much I postpone my plans now. Oh, Truck Sim, all sorts of things I want to do. Oh my god, it's like you only have so much time a day to play, right? So it's so sad. And it's so distracting. A lot of things, very exciting things. Like, Altia, you play Mecha Break because it looks really nice. Another thing in the backlog. I still don't know what gets our mystery person, but it does seem to support the idea that it is a mercenary, someone I worked with or against. But I washed my hands of the world. Of that world a while ago. These days I wouldn't even know where to start looking. So can you do me a favor? Look into it for me. Find out if there's rumors going around in mercenary camps. With the resources of the Great Arcana Association and the full backing of the Crown, of course it shouldn't be too difficult, should it? I feel like with the resources of the Great Arcana Association and the full backing of the Crown was just one single person. I feel so bad. It's like, with all the resources, this is the resources. Singular resource in here, running around. From his artwork. Seems Matthias isn't expecting too much from you. Talk to Larry and see if he has any ideas for how to begin. That is so weird. Okay, so cancel move C. There's one. Take a sip. I'm appreciating, like, a game I believe right now is in dead hours where NA people are actually in bed. Or at least I hope they are in bed. So now I don't feel like I'm getting as much lag as like last night. Welcome back. Have you talked to him? So he thinks it's a mercenary. That sounds likely enough. No shit. It's not solid evidence, but we will never get anywhere if we don't narrow down our search. Of course, with the number of mercenaries out there, we are still casting an unfortunately wide net. Please give me a minute. I've just remembered something about the assassins and the one attacked Matthias, I mean. They seem quite well outfitted, expensive weapons, new armors, so whoever hired them must pay them quite a bit. Of course, I've got no idea if the sender of the letter and the assassins has anything to do with one another. But at the very least, both seems to have vested an interest in Matthias, so that suggests a connection. Oh really? Oh really? Oh really? Is that the logic right now? That is the weirdest logic. Oh, they're both into this person. Yeah, like they must know each other. Yeah, what the fuck? I can point you towards a couple of mercenary corps that are doing quite well for themselves in Mulat right now. They're skilled, famous, and relatively wealthy. You might know something. How'd you know? Do they pay taxes? The locations of their current camps? Would you mind going there and asking about Matthias? What? Oh, the camp is just there. What? About hiring assassins? What are you asking me for? You're militia, aren't you? There's no way you need our help, so... What is it that you're insinuating? We don't take jobs like that. We have plenty of honest work. I don't put mercenary in danger in taking shady contracts. Whatever you think you know, you're wrong. Go somewhere else. Okay. You're not quite sure how to clear the air. Maybe Matthias, who was a mercenary for years, would have better ideas. Oh, really? Oh, okay, so we go back, we look for him, we go back and ask for his help. To help with, like, what he is requesting us to do.
Attention all survivors. Unidentified raiders at gate. Secure systems immediately.
Morning. Morning. Welcome in, raiders. And... you have a sussy clip. It didn't work. You have a very sussy clip. You have a sussy clip. It censors. Oh wow. Which one was that? I don't know, but I can't click on that one. And my bot can't reach that. So that was sussy. But hello! Crazy, none of my clips were sussy. Yeah, you sure? You sure? Yeah, it could be that your game's sussy and then like the clip that you made in the game actually went sussy mode. But yeah, welcome in. Hello Lenny, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? How was your Mabinogi stream? Did you manage to do AS at the end? So yes, if you don't know me, I am Matthias, I am mercenary, I'm edgy, I have a good dad bod and a lot of scars, and I'm really cool. Yes. I'm granddaddy. So cool I am. But yeah. Welcome in Raiders, I am Eleonora Electrica. We are playing Matthias' granddaddy's story, and right now we're definitely not stalking him, we're just looking and appreciating his existence. And yes, what else? I am a fizzy filled vtuber. We play Mabinogi. I've been playing Mabinogi a lot lately because of this granddaddy. But yes, usually we are just hanging around, and this morning is an unusual time for me, but I kind of want to do Mabinogi when the server is actually at downtime, because it was too laggy in my usual nighttime when all the NA people started to play. But yeah, AS Unlocked was a bit confusing. Yeah, right, I remember it was like somehow the boo-boo, well, I would say like he is a husbando, but he's not my husbando. Yeah, I don't know about you, but yeah, like he's a bit of a funny character. He's a bit rude, and he somehow like got this like conflicting memory with the other person. So I don't know like what they do, just combining two people around, and somehow like there's like a memory of, I don't know, maybe Glenn Boo Boo, Glenn Bernard. Kaylee? I don't remember. I don't do Glenn. But yeah. Enjoy your stay. So yes, let's go. Talk to Matthias and Belvas. Back already? Does that mean that you found something? Ah, okay. Seems our all-powerful Milesian doesn't know how to handle the common sellsword. Well, the first thing you need to know is that mercenaries have learned not to expect help from anyone. Oh, a bit noisy. Someone's car's alarm's ringing. Apologies if you heard that. I'm definitely having like that in my... Oh, it stopped. I go have lunch. Enjoy your story quest. Thank you. Thanks for bringing in to your friends. And have a good lunch. Enjoy. Well, the first thing you need to know is that mercenaries have learned to not expect help from anyone. If you live that life, you're on your own. That makes them suspicious at best of times. Throwing in someone famous like you, someone who they expect would never ever look that way. Coming around, asking all sort of strange questions, well, that's no wonder they got defensive. That's still a way though. Deep down, the life of a mercenary is simple. They only need two things. One is a lot of money, another, good booze. Since you're not looking to hire, money might raise their hackles, so booze is your best option. The best you can get in this neighborhood is Belvas whiskey, and if you're lucky, just heard that Barry got it in a particularly good shipment. Go to... Why shipment? Why shipment? But yeah, go to the pub and pick up 2 bottles of Belvas whiskey and bring it back here. And then I will show you how to go about it. Okay, let's go to the pub. So good boosting. Why am I not? Okay, berry. Ah, it's a lovely morning cup of tea. Oh. Okay, booze. Booze. Yeah. Hello. Oh shit. Okay. I got 2 bottles, but do I need to like just hand it back? Yeah, probably. Matthews, got the goods? Oh, he's so cute. he looks so happy. Oh my god, this is so cute. It's like booze. Wow, that's really relatable. It really makes him feel like a real person right now. Now that's the stuff. There's no whiskey like Belva's whiskey. You know anything about the booze? Taste of whiskey can change totally based on where it's made and what's in the area. So what we have in here is made with Belva's barley and Belva in the Belva's distillery. Is the essence of Belva's in the bottle. No one will be able to resist a bottle this good. So let's take this to the mercenaries and who gives you a hard time. Oh, that's so cute. Matthias be like, I love this, and they must love this as well. Don't you have anything better to do than harass hard-working mercenaries? We don't do assassination, leave us alone. See, didn't I tell you a reputable corpse like this was the wrong place to look? And you are? Oh, just an old retired soldier. I was a mercenary once, long ago. My friend here told me that they were going to visit a famous mercenary group, so I thought I'd tag along to see how it's done these days. Anyone who knows what they're talking about says that your corpse is the most trustworthy and skilled in this area. No, I wouldn't say that. As long as we're getting enough work to stay afloat, that's all I need. So, was there anything you wanted to know? Nothing in particular. I was just curious. From a good condition of the camp, I can tell you must be a very resourceful captain. Well, I'll be moving on shortly, but while we're here, go ahead and look around. We're in between jobs, so you won't be in anyone's way. Thank you. I didn't want to come empty-handed, so I bought a drink, and I share it with your corpse. You know your whiskey. I'll call everyone. Give me a moment. Free booze. You try to get information from the drunken mercenary, but you don't get straight answers from them. I guess they're well known enough that they can be pretty selective about their members. No one seems to be at each other's throat. You're not disappointed. Why? Oh, since we didn't learn anything new. Well, you said yourself that the sender of that message went through a lot of trouble to hide who they were. I never thought this would be quick or easy. Hey, I had a good drink in your dime. Oh no! So just free booze then. It's a nice long chat with some fellow mercenaries, so it's a bit like old times. So I can't say I got nothing out of it. So there's no point of hurrying. If anything, it will make us more likely to miss the train. Plus, we have another mercenary corps to visit. They may know something, shall we? Oh, he's so happy. He seems like a very nice person, let's put it that way. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our family. What can I help you with? All the sellswords in our company have outstanding skills, yes, but they're also kind and caring to a member. All your mercenaries seems to be friends. Oh, well spotted, sir. We're like a family here. That's a big red flag. One of our biggest strengths as a group. From the moment you sign a contract with us, we treat you like a member of our family. That way, you know for sure you'll be looked after well. Oh, good sales pitch. I can tell you stuff. Corp that neglect their marketing never last long. I've had your names all the way in Belfast. Now I know why. Seeing you reminds me of my own days as a mercenary. That was long ago, of course. But I still have a few stories to share, if you're interested. I'm feeling nostalgic, so... It just so happened that I have a spare evening and a good bottle of whiskey. Could I share both with you and yours? Oh, so you were a mercenary. I thought you looked like one of us. I'd love to learn from you. We'll treat you like to a meal while we are at it. Join in. The mercenary's conversation flowed freely. He talked until late into the night. Oh. Oh, that clipped into it. Oh, nostalgia. Everyone seems so chummy. My corp was nothing like this. Compared to our campus back then, this feels like a sunny afternoon picnic. Ask about his former comrades. Comrades? That's not the word I would use. Any one of that lot would have gladly slit my throat if they thought I'd give them an advantage. Or most of them were orphans like me, who never knew anything different. Maybe things would have been better if we tried to help each other, but we'd learned too early not to show weakness. Plus, everyone was busy worrying that everyone else was about to try to steal their share of the pay. Actually, it were a couple of good eggs who'd somehow gotten mixed in our basket of rotten ones. He is turning away, gazing out at the street as he talks. If he started talking about the food, he'd never stop. But even so, he could make friends with just about anyone. He always heard what from the locals when we were in a new place. And he always told me that he knew if it'd help with the jobs, or sometimes if he just thought it was funny. I know he had a mother, but I think it was just two of them. He joined up to help her afford food. He was a fool, too trusting. That's how he ended in a lousy corpse like ours. Boar. Everyone in the corps has a code name. Not just for missions, we use them all the time. The captain gave them out whenever the new recruit joins. He said you had to be born anew to join up. What rot. If you were raised by a group since you were a child, that meant you never had a real name. Just a nickname the captain made up for his own convenience. So, Matthias is. It isn't the name my parents gave me. Whatever that was, it's not the code name I used when I was a sellsword either. When I was young, I didn't know any other way. But the older I got, the more I hated it. If someone died or left, the captain would just hand that code name over to a new recruit. It felt like we were all replaceable as blades we carried. So, the moment I left mercenary, I gave myself a proper name. There's no real meaning behind Matthias. I met someone once who was called that. I just thought it sounded good. But when I heard people call me it, I finally felt like a person. What was your code name? I feel weird about asking that, but okay. I'd rather not say. That's not me anymore. I don't want to be tied to it. There was another fellow, Badger. Badger? Really? Oh my god. He wasn't so bad either. I think he wanted to be a blacksmith. Never got an apprenticeship. He was handy anyway. Not much of a fighter, really, but he could figure out how to fix up any kind of gear, so he's pretty popular anyway. He was always up for a chat while he worked, so we got close. Eventually, he told me he had a child too young. I was trying to support them. Oh, that's short. I'm sure the captain lured him in with talking of easy money. Looking back now, I want to say that he could have done more for his family if he'd chosen a safer career. If even it didn't pay as much, I'm sure he was doing the best he could with the hand he'd been dealt. Huh. I can't seem to get away from the past today. It was the booze. Some things would be a lot easier if I could just forget. No such luck, though. If I forget the mercenary corp, and I skip that, I guess those memories aren't all bad. It's real easy to look at my life then remember all the things that make me angry, thinking about my comrades, if you call them. They were a bunch of noisy idiots. Every single one of them had a screw loose. But back then, flying from place to place like a flock of honking geese, no matter how the scenario changed, they were always there. So I guess you weren't wrong calling them what you did. Oh man, getting nostalgic. I see. That's cute. They've already cleared the camp, look. It's about as close as you can get to looking like no one was there, youth. I had my days of drinking all night and working at sunrise too, I suppose. It's hard to remember these days. One all-nighter now, I'll be paying for it for at least a week. Not a dead end. Right, back to the point. No one here seems to know at least the least thing about me. I didn't get even an inkling that someone thought there was money to be had in selling my story. And everyone was talking freely enough last night that either they are all masters of deception or they really do know nothing. I'm no one important. Who would go all these kind of lengths over me? Do we need to keep looking? At this point, we may have another problem on our hands. Our mystery informant might have learned that we are looking for them. Plenty of mercenaries like to gossip, and we just visited 2 large, well-known ones in 2 days. Word will spread. Well, that's fine. It's just about time for us to change tactics anyway. There's no way to visit every corpse, especially with how many operates in secret. It's not a solid lead, but in fact that rumor having reached the big corpse does something. And I remembered something I'd forgotten along the way. It's a long campaign, not a single battle, so we need to be patient. You did well. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later. You should tell Lowry about what happened with the mercenary groups. Aww. This quest, like this story really makes me feel like I'm like I'm a friend at least. I am getting to know this person, and I don't know, like you feel a lot more realistic than a lot of like Mabinogi characters, you know, like big grudge and all those kind of stuff. They really written him like a I guess like a real person to hang out with. Welcome back. Have you had time to drop by the mercenary corps camp? Matthias went with you, so that was a pleasant surprise. It seems he's more comfortable with you than I thought. It doesn't sound like your investigation bore fruit, but I'm very glad to hear that, nonetheless. Based on what you told me, I have to agree with Matthias' conclusions. Sender likely already knows Matthias visits mercenary looking for information. Given their apparent determination to remain unfound, we won't have any further success in that line of questioning. We'll need to think of another approach. We've been asking you to do a lot of travel, so thank you. Please rest well. I'll take a look at what we've learned so far. Perhaps I can find something we've overlooked. I'll tell you if I manage to piece anything together. Okay, the second main quest. Okay, so carrion eaters pause. I've been considering many approaches we can take to find Matthias the letter writer. Let's talk them over together on a plan. Apologies. Good timing. I wanted to talk to you. Matthias and I have been discussing some recent changes. After coming empty with the mercenary corps you taught, we've concluded that it wouldn't be a useful method to investigate it wouldn't be a useful method of investigation any longer, so we decided to put our work on this problem on hold. We were awaiting some sort of response from our mystery person. After all, they have just learned that we were investigating them. It seems reasonable to expect that they'd do something. We waited in vain. We received no letters. No one contacted us. We found no evidence that they made any move at all. And what's strange is, though, after that, my little problem with unwelcome guests has stopped. I mean, it weren't on any kind of schedule that I could suss out. There were a lot of attempts before that day, but not after it, not a one. I'm not going to complain, of course, but it is strange. Maybe it's a coincidence, but I don't think so. I think it's quite probable that few assassins who were after Matthias had something to do with that letter writer. Well, now that you pointed out, a lot more started showing up a few months before you did. That's why I was so annoyed when she showed up. I'd been thinking about leaving Belfast. Oh, so he's been harassed too? Harassed at? So I'd say we were spot on, thinking that assassins and the letter writer had something to do with each other. What were they trying to do? Could it be possible that they just wanted to know who you are? Hell if I know. Normally I'd say it was obvious that they wanted to get rid of me. But this one? Not a clue. First they start sending swarms of assassins after me, nyaks, like nyaks. And they send a letter to you, and they stop the assassination for no reason. Maybe they're just bored. But would you mind if I ask you why you wanted to find this person? I don't think the contract stipulates that I have to tell you, does it? You're right. You have no obligation. But if, by chance, your goal is to live in peace, I believe it might be better to let the matter rest. And why exactly do you think that? I can't do anything more than guess. But I have a feeling that our mystery letter writer, who also wants to live in peace, perhaps, felt that you were some sort of threat to that goal. So, If you can see that reason behind ceasing to send assassins once you were employed here, if or otherwise occupied. Wait, what? Launch at lunch, Lenny? I see. Oh, so it's like they were harassing him before, and then like now he's properly employed with a job. They were like, okay, you know what? I don't have to send in assassins to entertain him. Old man. Of course, it's not clear to me that exactly what kind of threat this person thought you posed. Did you suppose the letter writer might have been someone close to you, perhaps a long-lost sibling or... Ha, that good one. I don't have family. It was so as mercenary cool. A handful of coin when I was still in the diapers. In all that time, no one came looked for me. No parents, no siblings, distant relatives. Hell, I've never had scammers trying to say they were related. Oh, that was so sad. I thought at least like some kind of scammers would be like, hey, it's me. Who? It's me. It's me, someone you know. The way I see it, so-called family, whoever they were, got what they wanted, coin, and maybe 1 month less to feed. I mean, one less mouth to feed. They're not interested in the kid they sold. Anyway, the point is, I'm not looking for my family. I just want to see if whoever it has some connections to the mercenary corps I was in, since they seem to know me so well. So no, I can't stop looking for them. If that means your unwelcome guest will be back. They've never been a threat to me, just an annoyance. I understand. In that case, I believe it's time for a bold move. We should seek out noteworthy gossips, rumor mongers, the like, and let it slip that we're looking for one who wrote the letter. We can't say anything too explicit, but we need to act if we're still making some kind of cautious move we've been making all along, but in fact causing rumors to spread will be beneficial for us at this juncture. I see, you're using the letter writer's desires for secrecy against them. That's right. If they're looking for privacy and rumors start spreading, they'll be forced to take action. Sure, I'm in. Since it turned out not to be a mercenary, I'm out of my depth. I don't know how other people think. All you need to know, Matthias, is to act as you usually do. Keep a wary eye out for anything strange. And I'd like you to seek out gossip for us. With your name attached to any rumor will spread to twice as quickly. Oh god. I'm useful, I guess. It makes it look like the full force of Arcana Association is behind this investigation. Okay. Okay, Dylan. Let's go.
예쁜 꽃 많아요. 골라보세요.
Hi there. Just haven't noticed what nice hands you have. So they look even better if you were holding a flower free. Oh, you want to know the latest gossip, do you? You came right to me instead of my sister. Smart move. Picked up some good bits here and there. Someone looking for a mercenary. Mercenaries? Well, I'm afraid I haven't picked up any tidbits related to them lately. Honestly, I'm just not all that interested. If I heard anything, it probably went in one ear and out the other. If you wanted to know which flower is in big demand right now, I'd have you covered. I see. A secret letter. Ah, that must be what you really want to know about all along. If you want to tell someone how to feel about them, just being upfront is important, and buy a bunch of flowers. I like this. In fact, the only thing better than placing a letter of confession in their waiting hand would be to nestle in a big, beautiful bouquet of flowers. On that note, might I interest you in a lovely bouquet of blue roses? I love it. I love it. It's like, oh, speaking of, would you like to get a bouquet of flowers? And yeah, like mercenary's good, but how about a bouquet of flowers? Oh god, that was cute. You're here to see me, yes. What do you want? Rumors. Do I seem like someone who traded in idle gossip? Certainly don't recall anything ever acting in a way that would give anyone that impression. Though, in fairness, I've been working here at the general shop for many years now. I do occasionally hear things of interest. So, what are you hoping to find out about? Someone looking for a giant. I'm wondering if I heard of someone looking for a giant here in Philia. If you ever find out who that is, be sure to bring them by so I can marvel at someone who's truly taken leave of their senses. Well, in fact, there's probably no easier way to be branded a lunatic in this town than going around asking such things. Oh, so you do have strange sense of humor sometimes. So, is that all you came here to ask about? Mercenary with expensive gear. You can't gauge someone's skills in combat simply by how expensive their equipment may look. I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for, but I'd advise you not to be too focused on a thing's outward appearance. Though I could hardly blame anyone were they to swoon over my chiseled good looks. Granites. Okay, Mont in Belfast. What? Listen, I'm very busy right now. You don't look like the money sort, so what business do you have at the bank? If you're a customer, just come out and say so. I'm very busy. What, don't waste my time out. I'll have you thrown out. I'm very important, you know, and I'm very rich. People like me don't have time to waste on useless gossip. If you're not here for business, then get out. Can I hire an assassin? What are you? Why are you asking me that? I don't know where you are. This is a bank we handle money. Wait, I see what's coming. You are one of those screens who thinks I'm fair game for your little pranks because I'm imp. I'll have you know I'm 4 or 5 times smarter than you at least. You're only here for mischief and leave. You know about alarms with unusual powers. What kind of foolishness? If you need to know about weapons, go to a blacksmith, obviously. Why are you asking me? Oh, wait. Do you think this is a pawn shop? And let me explain it to you in small words that you might understand. This is a bank. We don't buy or sell things here. We store them in big locked things called vaults. You're not here for that. Stop wasting time. Yes, that's you're foolish. Do you ignore me out of spite? How many times do I have to say it? If you have no business, then leave. You know how many got forsaken ledger described by fools I need to review today. You're already taken up far too much time. Scrap. I didn't know like the bank in Belfast is this cute. That's a cute bunch. It's you. I was wondering when I'd see you. You must be done spreading rumors and things. Has anything happened yet? No, all quiet. Maybe Lowry was wrong after all. It wouldn't be too shocking. We don't really know anything about this person for sure. I'm making guess after guess about their motives, personality, and works. Larry is some kind of genius, that's obvious to me, but even I don't see him too often. But without some real solid evidence to go off of, it's only so much when someone like him, someone like him can do. What have you been up to? The usual, looking at the sea, drinking, solid time test techniques for drowning my thoughts. I've been thinking about family, not something that troubled me for a long time. The captain always said my family sold me for a scrawny handful of gold. That's all I'd get if I ever went back to them. That all I'd get if I ever went back to them was a door shut in my face. Well, he was a liar. But I never had a choice other than to trust him. I don't remember it. But no one else was there. But sometimes I wonder if what would have happened if I ignored him back then and go and search for him.
Unidentified raiders at gate. Secure systems immediately.
Hello. Hi, Plus. Welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Oh, what's happening? What's happening today? We've got all the mature content clips. Mature content clips all the time. Wow, Plus. So what have you done? What were you playing that was so sussy? It kind of censored your clips. Ew. Yeah, welcome in. How is your grinds? I heard you drag Volari on a speed Shadow Whiz, right? I've never seen that before. Yeah, like sometimes it was like the game that you were playing. Maybe it was the Sussy game. It was like Sussy Dark Soul or something like that. And they will censor the clip as well. But yeah, how was your stream? And welcome in Raiders. I am Eleonora Electrica, fizzy filled bot VTuber. We are going through Matea's story, and yeah, like it's pretty lovely character. I would say like I really liked him. He seemed like a just easygoing, lovely person to hang out with. Or probably Elden Ring. Yeah, makes sense. Does make sense. How was your stream though? How was your Shadow Whiz? How much you earn? Any drops? Well, what can be dropped in that gold? Good May 11 mil 62 runs. Oh, that's a lot of runs. Anyhow, sorry, got to raid and run. No worries. Go and take a nap. Plus, thanks for sending in crew. And have fun with new Arcanas. Yes, I am having fun. You have a good night's sleep. And see you, Plus. Last week was like 100, but that's a lot. and hello, Cheers, Lane. Welcome in. But yeah, like we are. But it's still a lot of gold. Yeah, I don't know like if they gonna nerf it soon, because I remember Plus saying something along the line with like they're nerfing the rewards you can get, or like they're putting limits or something like that in Shadow Mission or something like that. Is that true? I don't know. But yeah, I don't usually grind. I usually like watch people grind, like you know, plus 00. Usually grind quite a lot. But yeah, no, like we are just enjoying story in this channel, and having the gold reward in the future. I see. That's fair. Yeah. Like yeah, I think like that gold reward has been like there for ages, and right now, I don't know, like maybe they're controlling the economy and end up screwing them. I feel like they have like a couple of things that they were trying to launch to unscrew the horrible economy flooded with gold, but end up like it's just very horribly flooded. I think. But yeah, but sometimes... Oh, yeah, like, oh, did I say that before? Yeah, Matthias. We are spending time with Matthias Linquist. Like the title said. But yeah, but sometimes... I would have happened if I what would have happened if I ignored him back then? And gone to search for it then? Okay, so sometimes something tells us it might be their family or someone related to him. So we're looking for like whoever that is, sending out assassins towards him and just like harass him, and then like once he find a job, I don't know. Like, it's funny because like once he found a job in the association, like they were like, you know what, we're gonna stop bugging him. So I think like whoever sent the letter probably want to look for a job or like some kind of things to do for this old man instead of like getting drunk all day. It's like, go work, go find a job, go get a life, go stop staring at the ocean and do nothing. Damn pensioner. I don't even know their names. But if I went to the Giant's Land and asked around, I'm sure I'd run into someone who with an idea sooner or later. Have you ever been to Bells? Oh, he's so sad. No, I've never actually been there. I was too much of a coward. Maybe he does other stuff, it just happens to be always be there when you appear there. No, he basically in his law was like, I'm always staring at the ocean and occasionally someone come here and try to harass him, and then like he's just drinking and looking at the ocean all day. But yeah, it's pretty funny because he's a giant and now I am a giant, so we're kind of like, you know, just at the same height, so he looks like a normal person. In the back of my mind, I always thought if the captain was telling the truth after all, then I'd really have nowhere to go. Oh, don't worry, Matthias, granddaddy, come here, I'll give you a giant hug. The fairy dragon is huge, yes, it is giant size. Sigh. You know what? Summon. Why is that sometimes you can go years, decades without a single thought surfacing, and one day without warning, it's all you can think about again? Oh, he sensed something. We have visitors, good timing. Well, I could use a warm-up. What's going on? Did you forget what we were waiting for? Oh, they are here. It's a bit too busy around here at this time of day, so we should go somewhere quiet. Follow me, I know just a place. Secret place! Just me and you. We are being watched. They will attack me soon, you should go. I will help. No reason to get your hands dirty. You were here for me after all. He's literally head empty, just drinking, yes. It won't take that long. Just stay somewhere safe and don't get in the way. Oh. Giant assassin. Oh, okay. Okay. It does not work. Fucking hell, look at those damage that he's doing. The damage he's doing is crazy. Unbroken magic essence. Okay, let's see. I think it's a bit funny when... I like this a week. Okay, what was the thing that I want to use? Lance charge. What? Okay, need to recharge again. Oh, it's me. I'm getting pretty sick of dealing with their kind. Oh, Angie. If you want something from me, just come out right now and say it without all that skulking around like you did. That's just basic courtesy, don't you think? And vipers, hiding in the shadow and striking when your guard's down. I wish I hadn't had as much practice dealing with them as I have. But I'm truly sick of it. Come at me heads on, or not at all. I like how his facial expressions are really well drawn. It reminds me of that time. I was coming back to our camp late after finishing a solo mission. The sun had set hours ago, but it wasn't so late that everyone should be asleep. So I expected to hear the usual sounds of drunken grousing from the usual falls. But it was silent. Dead silent. The camp has never been that quiet, as long as I could remember. Oh no, trauma. Before I could see anything, I smelled it. That's a nice picture, I really like it. Before I could see anything, I smelled it. The coppery scent of blood. Fresh blood. My comrade fell. Everyone, with barely a sign of struggle. I tried to search the camp, to piece together what had happened, who was responsible, but I'd barely started when I was attacked. It seems like a few of the snakes had stayed behind to tie up those loose ends. I ran, and I managed to throw them off, but by the time I turned around and traveled back to the camp, all traces of the fight has been cleared away. I kept staring at the bare earth, thinking, what if I stayed and fought? Would I have found something? Or maybe at least I'd fallen, and then I'll be at peace. And that, when I retired from mercenary work, when my corpse was destroyed. But when did you retire? Like did you retire with 30 years or something like that? Why does it feel like what? wait, what? It wasn't some sense of conviction or noble calling. I just didn't have a place in corporate any longer. I'm tired. I'm going to leave for a day. I'll see you later. Oh. Someone who had enough power to destroy a whole mercenary corps, and someone with the resources to send assassins after him. Are they connected? Or even the same person? Well. That was interesting. Welcome! I've been expecting you. I must say, you were the perfect choice to spread our rumors. Not soon after you left, I heard rumblings that famous Milesians was looking for someone. And now, can you guess what this letter is? Could it be a second letter from the same writer? Still unsigned, but the method was entirely the same. In fact, I suspect they went through the same step as a sort of passcode to confirm for us that they are the one and same. What does it say? Well, it was addressed to me. I took the liberty of reading it over before both of you get here. Matthias, once he arrived, agreed that it would be better to discuss the whole things once after you arrived. And she's here now, and you're still wasting breath. Since you're not starting with a name, I guess we still don't know that. It must be something interesting in there. I was just about to get to that, if you give me a moment to explain. Our letter writer says that they've heard rumors about Arcana Association was looking for them. They wrote to ask us to stop to prevent rumors from spreading further. He said they were given information about you and thought it seemed like Arcana. They carried out a private investigation into your powers. Private investigation of sending in people to harass him. They wish to inform us of their findings, but hold a position where being seen publicly cooperating with Arcana Association will cause some political problems. Hence the secrecy. Wait, is that the temple again? Really? Is that the temple knights and stuff? They said their own intent was to contribute to the safety of the kingdom and requested that we cease investigating it, as I said. You can take a look for yourself if you like, but that's the gist of it. That's the gist of it. And you believe this? Why? Well, it's plausible with continued tension between supporters of Queen and Pontiff's court. It's easy to see how supporting association will cause trouble. I know firsthand that political situation among high ranks and nobles is frequently tensionous. Something like this may seem a small thing to us, but it could easily deal a deadly blow to the letter writer's position. But we still got nothing from this person, except they are noble. That's what you're saying. Well, no, the content of this letter actually narrows the possibility down to a fairly short list. I have a guess I feel relatively confident about, but you're not going to say it for some reason. If we take this letter as a fact, then it doesn't seem outlandish to me that it means the letter writer's intention is much different than we feared it might be. I don't believe you are under threat from them, or the Arcana Association is. While I believe that we were right to be wary of their secrecy, I'm ready to put my fears at least to rest. And Matthias, if you wish to know if this person had a connection to your past, the mercenary corps you were part of, none of the people on my shortlist could fall into either category. And you may have guessed this, but this means that the letter writer is a high-ranking official in this kingdom and indeed has been for some time. This doesn't guarantee good intentions, of course, but it does mean that bearing direct threat to the association or its member, it may be a political problem for me to reveal their identity to you. A noble of Eleo. Well, that's fine. Like you said, no noble got anything to do with me, and I don't particularly want to have anything to do with them. It's not like they could be a giant. I was just trying to explain the position this put me in. But if you aren't satisfied, I wouldn't blame you. I won't stop you from continuing to look. Nah, as long as I've got more to go on than my wild imagination, that's fine. I just didn't want to keep playing that particular guessing game. Matthias. Is that it? I'll be going then. I know we were contractually obligated, but still thanks for your help. I hope I can repay you someday. Oh god. Matthias, having clearly said that he cares to, quickly leaves. Larry holds his peace until he's gone. Well, that's that, I suppose. I meant what I said. In my position, I can't really do much else, but it doesn't sit quite right with me. I half expected that Matthias would tender to his resignation, since I couldn't fulfill the terms of the contract. Is it self-centered of me to say how glad I am for the association that he didn't? Well, yeah, maybe a bit. Appreciate your honesty. I could learn from your example. I'm sorry to ask you for another favor, but do you think you could go visit him? I think he'd feel better if you were with him. I'm quite sure I would only make things worse, so I really appreciate it. It's like you didn't give me any information, right? Except like, oh, maybe it's related to the kingdom or the pontiff. But you know, like I just feel bad. You know, like he got information he's not sharing with me, and then like I have to like go and comfort this colleague of mine when you know both of us doesn't know anything about. Like I just feel, oh my god, this is so bad. Like do I look like a customer service person in this association? Using my reputation around for spreading rumors, and now I need to go and tend for my colleagues. Upsetting. God. Yes, Irina. No, I am not as serious in you. I wasn't expecting to see you, but hi Irina, how are you? How was your grinds? Are you happy for the day? I wasn't expecting to see you. Now that you're not on the contract. About the assassin. Oh, no need to tell Larry about the assassin at this point. After all, his reason for wanting to find him weren't mine. He only wanted to know if they posed a threat to the Arcana Association. And now he knows there's no need to tell him anymore. You're gonna be okay. Why wouldn't I be? And I only say this to you, but I also got what I wanted. A noble of Ali Kingdom. Happy suffering. happy suffering. For sure. To keep his position, he'd no doubt have done quite a bit over the years. Not saying that I believe it was all for the kingdom and not for himself, but at least I get why now. Oh. Now that I'm a bit worried because I heard like a little interference from from the mic. The interference that I got, I don't know if you guys hear that, but yeah, like that was oh god, that was speakers when there is a phone call coming in. Like speakers that got a phone call coming in makes that interference sounds, and if you're as old as or a little bit younger or a little bit older than me, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's like the printery sound. Which is, oh god, old. But at least I get why now. What will you do now? I don't know. And now that I know what sort he is, I could just forget about him. Move on with my life. Or I could have something lingering questions answered. But would that do any good at this point? My corpse, they are all dead already. Blue Blue. Morning. How are you? You good? Having a good day? Thanks for dance and party popper and Newt Newts. Sorry, slab. Alpaca! Hello. I thought you were asleep. It's not Wednesdays, but I appreciate that excitement. My corpse, they're all dead already. There's no changing that. I was talking to you already, well... I sent a message. Really? Really? Where? How? Where? Where? How? Oh, I'm broken magic essence. I didn't notice. Oh yeah, you were. I thought you were asleep. Honestly, around this time. I need more time to think. I knew you've traveled all this way, but I think I'd be alone. I'm enjoying the story of Granddaddy. I feel like he's a good person. Oh, what? Memory. Oh, noble, it's far too late for guests. But I'll forgive the rudeness this once. Come back after sun risen, at least. Unidentified man. Unidentified. I see. Don't worry, I won't be long. I just have one question. Why did you do all this? What was the point? Oh, so he went and visited them. There's nothing worse than someone who just wants to know. The letter wasn't enough to satisfy. Well, if it is what takes you to get out of my drawing room, I will answer. Since you were proving frustratingly tenacious, I thought perhaps I might borrow a bit of crown authority to finally get the job done. You know too much. I never leave a loose end. But I admit, I underestimate the ambition of the head of the association. To be so blinded by Arcana talent that you let someone so dangerous into the Royal Association. A queen ought to be more discerning in who she trusts. Why did you have my corpse killed? I remember all the jobs you gave us. We did them all, down to the dirtiest. Did you just decide that it wasn't worth it when it came time to settle up? Typical sellswords. All you can think about is the money, the goal I promise you. Little band is pocket change. No, my concerns are much more noble. I can't imagine you to understand. Everything I do for the good of Ellie Kingdom. Even for the likes of the lowliest, most ungrateful peasants like you. You and your fellows were useful for a while, but I'm afraid you've seen too much. Only a fool keeps using a tool once it's damaged. That's how you get hurt. And your captain especially had a problem with his loose lips. It was quite unfortunate if he just keep his mouth shut. I might be able to keep you around for a few more years. Now that I think about it, I've had a question for you. Aren't you a giant? It's not like you were young back then, but how are you still alive? The lifespan of a giant is... That's the reason. The reason you had each and every person in the corpse killed. Wait, what? The lifespan of a giant? What? Tell me now I need to know. Now I need to know what do you mean by lifespan of a giant? What do you mean by that? What like how old are you, Boo Boo? Than humans. It's shorter than humans, really? Really? How come? Oh. What? No ideas. What? We learned that in G23. Really? Really? I forgot. That's interesting. So who lives long and who lives forever? So giants never forget. Because you didn't like the captain, hell. We talking Corb? Okay. Okay. And then like so they grow up faster, you mean? Oh, giants. Because you didn't like the captain. I assume they grow up the same speed, just die younger. I see. Whiz! Now I need to know! Now I need to know! What does that mean for Matisse? Hell, plenty of us didn't like him either. You could have just gotten rid of him and let the rest of us be. We wouldn't have been out for vengeance. And your floor is dirty. Do you tell your servants to scrub only the dirty tile? No. You have the whole thing cleaned. So why should I pick and choose which cells would scrum left and which die? Better to wipe the whole thing and clean them at once. What type of no good without orders? Anyway, what would they even do with their lives without a captain? Wow, bro, why? You can't tell me you didn't have trouble with them. Young, powerful, and as talented as you were. You must have had jealousy come at you from all sides. Shouldn't you be thanking me for ridding you of that? Oh, don't tell me you were actually fond of that rubbish. Rubbish? I can't honestly say you're wrong. Look at... Oh, still that rubbish, as you call them. They were my only family. Oh. Hey, Matt, did you just went out and killed him? Oh no. Oh, hello. Could you give me a moment? I just need to finish checking this before I lose my place. No, not to worry. Just about done with everything time sensitive. I'm just doing a last review to make sure I don't submit anything containing errors. I'll be with you shortly. Good. Yeah, like it seems like that person that was sending in the letter about him seems like a scumbag, but what's happening? What's happening? Thank you for waiting. A few unexpected things came out, so it's been rather hectic last few days. What's going on? No idea. I suppose you wouldn't have had heard. A few days ago, a high-ranking official retired unexpectedly due to an illness. What kind of illness are we talking about? Like what kind of illness? I'm none too surprised, to tell the truth. The word is he'd retired years ago from his original position. He'd been talked into staying for an advisory role, an auditor of sorts. People that got nothing to do, like accept their job. Bullet to the skull illness. True. Yeah, like I mean, like that sounds like that person was staying in, you know, like one of those kind of like manager role, like has a very high fatality rate. Oh god, very lethal then. But yeah, like there's like those kind of managers staying in that position, and then like acting like they are all like important. Like I've heard like too many stories about like those kind of people that kind of doesn't want to train up any people around so that they can, like, you know, postpone their retirement a bit longer and a bit longer just by like keeping information by up for them, and then like basically be like, oh, you still need me, the company still needs me. I was like, yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, because, and then like, oh gosh, yeah, like just because you don't want to train up doesn't mean that the state's not gonna push you to retirement. Bro. And yeah, like it's so funny, those people. He's not someone I work with directly, but I often have calls to send documents for him for review. And of course, now that he's retired overnight, the new person is filling his shoes. A flood of new requests have come in to all the associations. Retired? Bullet to the skull. Yes, apparently he's been troubled by illness for some time. But it's worsened to the point that where he can no longer handle the work. It's a strange coincidence, actually. I had him on my list of possible senders of Matthias' letter. Just being so ill clears him of that suspicions nicely, doesn't it? Really? Oh. Oh, okay. In that case, you've got good timing. I was planning to on taking a break soon. Would you like to join me for tea? Yes. Yes, well, Matthias, would you like some? I'm fine without any bitter leaf water things. No, you don't like tea, Matthias. No, get some tea. But you two have fun. No. No, Matthias. Let's get some tea. That's a shame. I find a fragrance quite reinvigorating. What's that? I can't do this one. What was that? At least you'll have some, won't you? Yes, I love tea. Yes, tea. Reinvigorating. Energizing, I see. Still don't understand the idea of putting leaves in your drink. I don't understand the concept of putting beans in your drinks. I'd rather just have water, or better yet, good booze. Restore your vigor. True, yeah. You really want to know? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I knew before exactly what my questions were. Do you know how? I think so. Before, I just had a vague idea that it was all connected, but somehow to what happened. Don't get me wrong, I definitely wasn't looking for revenge. Oh, really? Really? You weren't? That's surprising. That's surprising. I thought I just needed to know what it was for. Why they had to die. But now, I think that wasn't the answer I was looking for. After I was free of the corpse, I thought that was it. That I wouldn't let anything or anyone else tie me down like that. But as time passed, I had the strangest feeling, like something was pulling at me just out of sight. Something I'd lost or forgotten. That was what I really wanted, to know what that feeling was. Since I couldn't figure out what that was, it just kept nagging at me. What's that feeling? Am I your therapist now? Bro. It's hard to explain, but I think I call it loneliness. Oh, big hugs. I think all along I thought that pack of fools as my family. After everything, just knowing that is a relief. I'm telling you this because you helped me out quite a bit. I can trust you not to share this with anyone else, can't I? Yeah, you can trust me. It's not like I'm broadcasting to the world or this information. You know. Well. Okay, more story. Okay, so it doesn't look like you've acquired Sin Guardian Arcana talent yet. You'll be able to proceed with this Stage 5 lane quest upon acquiring Sacred Guardian. Oh, boo! So we need Iola. Okay. Okay. So, we need Iola. Let's go and do Iola then. Waifu! Let's go! Woohoo! Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Sacred Guardian. This one. Lamb in the arms of God. There you are. I'm pleased to report that news of Arcana Association's founding and research has already caused its way throughout the kingdom, and we've been receiving a steady stream of news and hearsay related to our ongoing effort to... Wait. Was it just this link? Was it just this link that was blocked by the other Arcana? Does anyone know? Because this is the... I didn't do like link quest before. I don't think so. I did like AS, but like I didn't even touch other Arcana links. But yeah, like is this something common that you get like a block in between the Arcanas kind of stuff? You kind of have to like get multiple of them to get the story fully. No idea. Yeah, I don't know, like, because I was never done link quests, I see. Yeah, because I thought like that's weird if you can't get like the story if you don't get SG. I mean, like, SG is available for everyone, but still. Weird that you block the story because you need, like, each other's. But okay. Pleased to report that the news of Arcana Association's founding. I think you can still do the quest. Yeah, I can... Well, I have EV and nothing else, but right now, because if I want to do the third link quest, then I need to get SG, they were saying. So it means I need to meet Iola. And I see Iola on... No, I see Matthias on Iola's story as well, so I don't know if it's like that's kind of how it's structured. Or like if that is the case, then it will be a bit shit, because like if you can get like SG and not EV, does that mean that you're gonna miss out on the story? That's shit. It's gotten to a point where separating factual reports from the flight of fantasy is taking up a non-neglectable portion of my day. So seeing such enthusiastic public responses to our work is a testament to Her Majesty's extraordinary prudence. I think elves can do EV quests. Elves can do EV quests? What do you mean? I can't hold lance. Giant ass, since it's mostly just the Glen quest. They can't get the skill, but can get the quest. Really? So... Wait, that... Okay, so... But the Glen quest is like... another thing. Glen is like unlocking Glen itself when you meet the guy that actually joins, like as in AS, right? But I didn't know that you can actually get Arcana quests from that. But I remember there's like Arcana block for giants and elves. Yeah, but Let me know how it works. As a matter of fact, it is. I called you here because we received a report I believe to be credible. This might surprise you, but it comes from none other than the Pontiff's court. According to the message I received, they claim to have found an individual that they believe may possess the requisite quality to join the association, would like to send them to us for an interview and examination. Note, elves can obtain explosive vanguard between the dog and wolf quest if they reach 20k and more, and obtain Grandmaster's Gunslinger title, but explosive vanguard Arcana talent itself cannot be acquired. Oh. Okay, so I can still do like the stories, but I don't get the skills. Does that mean I can do the link quest without going through the links? Or is that not the case? So, because like the link quest is basically stories, right? No idea. Yeah, might have to check. Yeah, might have to check on my elf. Yeah, we can check later. Let's not talk about link quests. Yeah, because like link quest is like if you do the links, then you get the things, right? Like you get more story unlocked. Though like the thing is right now we can go through it because we got 3 threads from the event. But otherwise like those spread out quite lengthy. And you need to get like threads, but if you don't have the talent, you don't get the threads. So how does that work? Maybe it's just letting you meet the person. Because everyone wants to meet Matthias, and he's amazing. Okay, feeling a bit leery about the whole situation. Okay. Who's that? Hello. Greetings. So, this is the prestigious Arcana Association. I've come on behalf of the Pontiff's Court with a letter for you from Sister Quarantine. Pontiff's Court, what could they possibly? I'm not privy of the exact content of the message, but I believe it concerns a potential candidate for the association. Best luck with that, anyway. That concludes my business here, so I will just see myself out. I have a few questions. Whoopsie! I can't believe it. We might finally get rid of that meddlesome knight. Our prayers have reached the divine's ear after all. No, Viola! Wow! Wow! You think I'm overthinking things? Is it just... What he said has been bothering me ever since. I keep turning it over my mind. You know full well how difficult it's been to scout suitable candidates for membership in the Arcana Association. The extensive research, background verifications, know your customers. Interviewing process is so time and resource intensive that it feels like it ought to be a national undertaking. And now Pontiff's Court seems to have identified at least one such person among their members. And not only that, they are sending a letter recommending this individual to an association under the direct authority of the Queen. They actually seem excited about it. There's obviously some background to all this, which I'm not privy, and perhaps the messenger was simply glad to wash their hands of anything related to the Arcana. But as the one who has been charged with the leadership of this association, I need to do my due diligence. And for every candidate who makes it to the evaluation stage, I have to consider whether they possess the sort of abilities we look for, but also establish whether they've been upfront with us about their personal history. In short, I need to ensure they are not hiding anything. To that end, I'd like to enlist your help. Oh my god. I feel so bad about myself running around. I guess like the great intensive resources and support from the kingdom was just me. The candidate is scheduled to visit us today for an interview and practical examination, and I'm expecting their arrival within an hour. Would you care for a cup of tea while we wait? Her Majesty recently sent over a package of premium leaves with a lovely aroma. Yes, leaves. We love leaves. I want leaves. Okay, who's that? Ooh, someone. Hey. Oh, I didn't realize you were here already. As well. Sorry to interrupt. I need some to come to see this. What exactly is going on? Well, we have a visitor who is amongst a small crowd and is currently preaching to them, and we asked her what she's doing. She claims she'd come as a guest of the Arcana Association. If she somehow gained entry to the castle grounds of her own accord, we would have escorted her out immediately, but since it appears she received an official invitation, the gods aren't sure how to handle the situation. We'd like you to come and verify whether she's truly a guest of yours, as she claims. We are in fact experiencing guests today, a potential candidate of membership in the association. The problem is we've never met him before, so I couldn't tell you whether this visitor is the person we've been waiting for. If they got the letter, they are a guest. What the fuck? Like, really? If they got a letter, if there's like your stamp on it, it's probably your guest. What the fuck? Who else is gonna be there? What? Lowry? Really? Oh god. She surely has some reason for doing what she's doing. And the quickest way to figure out is to go and see for ourselves. I can't believe it. Okay. Alright, alright. Thank you for your help. Okay, where's the guest? Where's the wife? You see that? Everyone over there is skulking instead of doing their work. It's becoming more of a problem by the minute. Because she's cute. Suspicious night. Have you ever felt that the life seems to offer little more than suffering? No doubt many of you show the pain and heartache you find it difficult to share with others. But that's only to be expected. Such agony is a trial from the high, and only those who overcomes it will be able to live the life they've longed for. Still, you need not to feel discouraged. I've come to impart the transcendent secrets, capable of driving out sadness, pain, and agony that fester in your heart. What the fuck? Are you selling some leaves? Huh? What? You have to believe in Limeloc's love and your life will be changed. Oh no, she seems like a good sales, I guess. Sis, do you think if I pray to Limelock, I will finally be able to win the fashion contest? There you go with your flights of fantasy again. Maybe I should get down on my knees and pray that you will stop being such a picky eater when we have spaghetti for lunch. Dinner. Hey, is it alright to allow proselytized what was that called? Proselytizing? Proselytizing? I guess it's like basically spreading the words, I guess. We have noble staunchly loyal. I have no idea these words like Unga Bunga. I'm not sure if the guards at the gates let her through. I doubt she's gonna stir up trouble, but if the higher ups want her home though, I expect we'll get orders to remove her from the premises eventually. Okay. Goodness. It seems the guest I've been waiting for is rather unlike what I had expected. Right. Wait right here. I got Cordy. Hold up, so you're saying she is a guest invited by the Arcana Association? Apologies for the strange circumstances. When I extend the invitation, I hadn't anticipated things unfolding quite like this. You don't need to trouble yourself or the gods. I'll go escort her to the room myself. Okay, knock yourself out. Lady Iola, I presume. There's no need to travel to Grand Cathedral. Just visit your local chapel and spend time in prayers and meditation. Such act of pity and contemplation do wonders to claim both mind and body. You be Lady Iola? It will be examined by the Arcana Association. Yes, I'm she, but how is it you know me? Excellent, we're right at scheduled time. If you're ready, I'll be glad to show you the Arcana Association's room. Oh my! And even when I left early to make sure I'd get here on time too. I'm truly sorry. I hope you understand I couldn't simply walk past these good souls and needs without telling them the boundless love of Limelog. I fully understand, but these people all have their own work to do, so probably best not to take up any more of their time. Yeah, besides, we've been looking forward to meet you. You have my apologies for keeping you waiting. Please permit me to say just one more thing to everyone, would you? Remember, morning mass is just after dawn. So early to bed, early to rise. I pray that the love of Limelog shine upon each of you, and that you will be richly blessed. Ew, not sure how you did, but I'm glad to see everyone's finally getting back to their work. Oh god, Iola. Right now, let's go. Oh, she's so cute. I really like her armor. Greetings, I'm Iola of the Temple Knights. Have you any interest in teachings of Limelog? You need only ask. I will be glad to share with you her words of abundant love. That's cute. Okay, I bid you welcome, Lady Iola. I'm Lowry. Greetings, I'm Iola, the Temple Knights. This individual may need no introduction, but just in case, this is me, a founding member of the Arcana Association. Oh, so you are that person. It's wonderful to finally meet you, especially after all the story I've heard. What story? I'd be glad to see you make more regular visits to the Pontiff Court. So with with so renowned a figure attending worship, I just know people would flock to the teaching of Limelog with renewed vigor. You're always welcome to attend any of the daily services. All you need to do is say the word and I'll be glad to come personally escort you. How does that sound? Iola! Stop it! A queen fight was struggling. Iola is like... Oh god, Iola is the people that knock on my door every Saturday morning. And say, would you like to have a chat about what we believe in? I'm doing SG Queen and I spend 99% of the time doing no damage. Wait, what? What do you mean? I stripped her twice. Wait, what? What queen fight? I did Rabbi Phantasm with SG. Really? It doesn't do any damage. What does that mean? How does that do? How did that work? Well, like weird stuff is you know, the other day we were on, what was that called again? The pirate one. I think it was the pirate dungeon hard mode, and then like, yes, it does. SG does plenty of damage. I can solo or text with SJ. Yeah, I know. So it's like I was using EV on the cats, and then like it did absolutely no nothing. So I was a bit confused as well. Like it does absolutely no nothing. So yeah, I don't know like what kind of things that actually blocks. Like what does the Rabbi Phantasm Queen like blocks out? That blocks like SG skills. Okay. I doubt it has slipped my mind. Lady Aola, but I suppose your visit today is to assess your talents for potential membership of the in the Arcana Association. Of course, I received an official writing that I've been selected to represent Pontiff's Court in an undertaking of a great importance to our kingdom, a special initiative backed by the Queen herself. If you do decide to extend the invitation to me, I'd be happy to work alongside you to set a positive example as a representative of the church. That said, my foremost mission is and will ever be to spread the love of Limelock wherever I can. Hope that's alright. No, that's not alright. Stop it. Iola, stop it. Her attacks gives you a debuff that drops your damage against her specifically, so I just keep hitting and losing my damage. And she also has the hit check that heals her if you fail. Fuck, that's difficult. Oh my god. Did you manage to defeat the queen? Or but I did it. Oh my god. It must be a struggle. Jeez. Were you soloing or you're with someone? For the sake of expediency, could I ask you to perhaps hold off that until after your interview and exam are finished? Oh, by all means, I didn't mean to cause you any trouble. Here's my official letter of recommendation. Thank you. You know, the original letter we received from Pontiff's Court spoke quite positively of you. It said your outstanding talent has made you a well-known figure here. Oh, did it really? It did. Do you have anything to say about that assessment? I mean, I didn't realize they thought so highly of me. No one ever actually told me anything like that personally. Iola! Wait. Will saying that count against my evaluation? You don't need to worry about that. When they manifest naturally, Arcana talents are often mistaken for variations of normal talents. That's especially true if the bearer doesn't find a use for them that causes their unique attributes to manifest more clearly. The Arcana Association exists to discover such talents, find individuals that might possess them, and study how best to utilize and strengthen each. Hi, Danky! I was just taking solo, no damage, that I wasn't doing any back either. Oh my god. It could be a lengthy one. Oh, hi, Parker, I see. You are here. I see you're here. But yeah, thanks for the dance, Danky. Welcome in, good seeing you. But yeah, welcome back from your queen fight. That must be something. Just taking a break from my subathon and thought I'd check in with my favorite robot. Are you doing 24-hour stream now? Hope your subathon gone well. I'm gonna nap. Good idea. Take a good nap. Good night, Alpaca. Good seeing you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for dropping by. I've done 48 hours so far. Good night, good night, good night, Alpaca. Sleep well. Oh my god, Danky. But I need a break because it's gone up to 124 hours. That's too much. That's too much. Make sure you take plenty of nap and hydrate and eat and take care of yourself. Good seeing you, Danky. In fact, she's been he has been instrumental to in our research on advanced development of the talents we've discussed so far. That's good to hear. I'm always considered myself rather ordinary, so when I was told to present myself to the Arcana Association to be evaluated for some special talent, I was admittedly a bit confused. If you will give me a moment, I'd like to review the documents you brought with you. Well, everything seems to check out for the most part. I just have a few questions, if I may. Of course, ask me anything. You wrote in here in your self-introduction that your father was a major influence on your decision to become a knight. Is he a knight as well? No, actually, a strong man, yes, and a great one, but he never ended up entering the knighthood. I know he aspired to be one when he was younger, but his life never ended up going in that direction. I'm sure he must be proud of you achieving the dream he wasn't able to realize. Well, he actually passed away when I was still young, so he never got to see me becoming a full-fledged knight. I like to imagine that if he was still with us, he'd be pleased with the person I've become, though. I see, I merely asked it in case it turns out he was the knight who served the kingdom's force. I'm required to note in the official documentation if any members of the candidate's family has ever held a position in service to the crown. Anyway, I'm making music. Oh, that's good. That's good. Enjoy. Are you rolling out a new song soon? Anyway, on the next question. It says here that you spend the entire youth training with the Temple Knights. So can you expand on that a bit? Yes, that's correct. I trained for years to learn that I need to carry out my duties faithfully as a Temple Knight. One day there was a priest who came to observe our training, and he apparently thought so highly of me that I was immediately recruited to serve as a guard at the pontificate. So I don't know if it was the guiding hands of Limelock that opened the door for me, but I'd like to believe so. So if you spent your youth training with Temple Knights, what did your mother think of that? I'm sure she missed having you around. My mother was also passed away before I joined the Knight. Once I lost my parents, I had no one else, so I just left alone. Oh my god, Lowry was stepping on like every single thing that he shouldn't step on. You could have just asked it without assuming a lot of things, but no. He has to do it in a way. Oh my god. If you need to know more about my living situation, I'm still unmarried and I live by myself. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh gosh, it says in your introduction that you were very close with your parents. But there was no further explanation, so I was hoping to learn a bit more. It wasn't my intent to pry into your private life. That's alright. It tends to come out whenever someone asks me about my family. It all happened when I was young, so I simply look at it as a part of my past. Even so, I doubt it's a topic you want to dwell on. Yeah, exactly. Larry, you can ask in another way. You know, what the fuck. Still, you have my thanks for being forthcoming with details. Now, my next question is, actually, let me confer with her for a moment, if you would. Yeah, Larry, what's happening? I've been trying to focus on all the places where there seemed to be a suspicious lack of detail in her documentation. Hoping to perhaps review the intention of Pontiff's Court, but whatever dots they might be, I confess I am having difficulty connecting them. I feel as though every question I ask just backfiring on me, exactly. Like every time I strike a match for little illumination, somehow light the fuse of another bomb. At this point, I'm almost dread making any further inquiries. Lowry. Larry, you could just ask. She's here for an interview. If she anticipated my suspicions and carefully constructed everything in her documentation to account for it, we might be dealing with someone truly dangerous here. And yet, in spite of my apprehension, I have no intention of sending potential Arcana candidate away. Given how difficult it is to find credible leads. The core of our mission remains as it has ever been. to learn about Arcana, explore their untapped possibilities. To that end, I'd like to summarily wrap up the interview phase and move her along to the practical exam. Did I not pass? Should I go home now? I mean, I did brace myself for that possibility before I came here, so if that's the case, if you don't have to soften the blow. Oh, no, that's not the case at all. We're just going over your documents and discussing how to proceed. The way this usually goes is that we will conduct an interview to get a better sense of candidate's background and personality. After all, it means a practical exam to evaluate whether their skills align with Arcana. However, you've brought the requisite documentation and a letter of recommendation from the Pontiff's Court. I feel comfortable concluding the interview phase for now and moving right along with the practical exam. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I was beginning to worry I might have answered one of those questions wrong. Oh, Iola, you don't have to worry about it. It's about getting to know you. What? That is so weird. I don't know, like, it's not to check yes or no. It's not like you tweak your answers to fit another one. It's about like getting to know you. Jesus Christ, the waifu. Now, Lady Iola, allow me to give a brief explanation. We've set up a wooden training dummy here for the purpose of this exam. Okay, skills. Yes, skills. I really like this one. Oh, this is so cute. Look at that. I really like herself with the helmet. Okay. What's happening? Royal chef training. Are you knight? We need help. What? What? Oh, is something happening? It's rats, a whole swarm of them. It's alright, just calm down and explain. Oh no, there's rats everywhere. It's too risky. If anyone discovered dead rats in the palace, I worry Glenius would blow his soup. Please, you gotta help me. You need not worry, friend. Limeluck is watching over you. It must have been her guidance that led you here. I was just hoping for a way to demonstrate my ability, and if this isn't divine providence, I don't know what it is. Fear not, I will lead your swarm of rats outside the castle, and in the meantime, I'm sure Limeluck would love to hear a heartfelt prayer of supplication from you. You will. I'm not sure how, but I will pray and gravel whatever you want, lady. Just get these rats out of there. Okay, so let's see. Wait, to that side. Okay, oh, that's so cute. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay, taunt. Yay, taunt. Let's go. How about this one? Oh, this one is the drop. Oh, this is so cute. Ew. You really did it. I can't find a single trace of rat anywhere. Limeluck be praised. Praise be. You really saved my bacon! If Gwenius found out about this, he'd have me removed from the castle by catapult. Una catapulta! Oh god. This is surely the great mercy of Limeluck, who heard your earnest plea and preserved your livelihood. Thank you so much. It took years to work my way up to the position in the castle's kitchen. I was terrified at the thought of losing it in all of an instant. From now on, I'll be dutiful to my tiffing to the Pontiff's Court and make it a point to attend worship regularly. Thank you so much, brave knight. That's wonderful to hear. If you faithfully attend morning mass and join the choir, I have very confidence you will be cherished by Limelock and all your brothers and sisters of the church. I'll keep that in mind, but for now, I've got to get back to the kitchen before Gwenya suspect anything. That is so cute. I love this. It's such a lovely little little quest. You've been scarcely been here for now, and it appears you've already managed to rekindle the faith of someone here in the castle. Truly wonderful, isn't it? But spreading the words of Limelock isn't limited to any one time or place. I stand ready to share her love with the world whenever and wherever the opportunity presents itself. Hello, welcome in, Nisa Kiru. Welcome in, Sing Guardian Arcana. Yes, we are doing SG because we kind of got soft blocked by the EV Link 3 quest. Well, Link 5 quest. The third Link's quest. So yeah, we were doing like EV story, but then you kind of have to like unlock SG in order to proceed. So we are meeting Iola for the first time. And she is really cute. How are you enjoying it, Nisa? Yes, I can see that quite clearly, and also had the opportunity to witness a clear demonstration of skill you spoke of, Lady Iola. Nice, nice. I went for EV as well. Yes, EV's fun, isn't it? Yeah, like the events is very kind. They actually provided all the link up to like link 10. Basically, you can just like have the quests and story right away, which I really appreciate that because I really like the story, and I really like Granddaddy Matthias. Yeah, that's fat, exactly. I'm actually having my giant here. Like I'm usually like as an elf, but my giant was specifically trained up just so that we can play Eevee. It looks like Colonel Sanders a bit, the Eevee guy. Yeah, I think his image was pretty well drawn, and also like facial expression and stuff. It really plays out a lot in his story and portraying the personality quite a bit. So I really enjoyed it, and his story so far was actually quite relatable, let's put it that way. Like it makes it feels like he's not like a just like story character. It feels like a realistic person you can meet. The artist of Mabi outdid himself. Yes, did. But yeah, so far very, very lovely. Have you been on SG as well? I've seen like quite a lot of people playing SG, and it's really enjoying like the luring and yeeting, and I really like teleportation. Basically you can just like jump over and that I can see like the movement quite useful. Definitely seems like a normal guy that was an experiment. Yeah, exactly. I would say like it's pretty refreshing to see like a normal person in this world. Like, you know, like sometimes you can see like quite a lot of weird people around, like weird motives around this story, which is fine because it's Mabinogi and it's meant to be like fictional and anime lozo. That's how I would perceive it. But like meeting a character that is very relatable as like a realistic person who just, you know, like happens like working a job and then retired and then like drinking and staring at nothing and be himself kind of stuff. It just feels like a normal person that I'm meeting in the game. I haven't, but my best buddy has been enjoying SG a lot. Oh, that's good, yeah. I believe it's a lovely set of talents they've rolled out lately. What I wanted to know is why wasn't his lance loaded when he got jumped by the assassins? I have no idea. I like all the good things about like you know, like the efforts that goes in, like sculpting characters and stuff. The only thing that I would say about the Lance Arcana would be the gun part of it, right? The gun part of it, it was quite weird because I feel like the gun part of it, they try to like put the gun part with the mana shells and stuff. And then I was a bit confused because like, okay, you're reloading your lance so that you can attack. But then, why do you just like do the, like, why do you have the bad part of the dual gun? Dual gun is like pace and like, you know, like fast pace. You shoot everyone at range and all this kind of stuff. And then like when the lance combined with guns and like all you get is like, oh, you need to reload your lance right now. Like what? Is that the best thing you can put in there? Except for the shiny, lovely windmills and stuff. Like you put reload on the lance and call it like, oh, it's a corner. During my research prior to founding the Arcana Association, read about the personally observed a wide variety of skills. However, this is the first time I've ever seen a skill capable of doing what you just did. A range is not so if you have lance charge distant reforges. Oh, right. I still need to do that. Yeah, like I think the lance charge with like the minimal distance removed, that was pretty helpful. Yeah, still like I just need the lance charge CD to be down because like right now it's still, for me, it's I think it's 6 seconds. And I think like some told me yesterday that they like if with a hat reforge you can get it down to like 0.5. So that's gonna be really helpful, and that's gonna cost me quite a lot to reforge. Ew. I did. Alpaca. I didn't go to sleep yet. No. I had to do my dawn test. Alpaca. Alpaca, why? Why am I still awake? Good night, Alpaca. No, stop doing dawn
The lone
tests.
wanderer has arrived.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Nisa. Enjoy your stay. Is it fine to call you Nisa, or do you prefer the full name? I thought it was like Nisa Kiru. Nisa Kiru? Nisa Kiru? Yeah, I got it right. Okay, thank you. Sorry if I butchered any of your names. I tend to do that quite a lot. Nisa's fine. Oh, thank you. Okay. Nisa then. And yeah, enjoy your stay. We don't bite in here. Like, we are just like enjoying Mabinogi's story a lot. But with that, I'd say you passed the practical segment of your assessment. Excellent work. Oh, he's so cute. He's a bit... she's a bit shy about it. That about wraps up the practical exam. Well done. Things happened in place quite nicely this time, but this incident made me realize that we ought to be tailoring our practical exams to be better suited to the applicant's skills. As soon as we got your registration all sorted, I'll start exploring how we can improve our interview and examination process. Oh, does that mean I pass? Yeah, it does indeed. Your credentials and background checks out, so the skills that you demonstrate during this exam shows all the hallmarks of an Arcana talent. There's one thing I'd like to ask about before we get to all that though. You recall how you first awakened your Arcana talent? Was there some specific moment or catalyst? I'm going right now. Good night, good night. Good night, Alpaca. Hope your Dan test went well. I believe that went well. So yeah, and good night. Take a good nap and I will see you maybe later. Studying how and why Arcana talents form naturally in certain individuals is a very important part of the research we do here, so we'd be glad to hear anything you remember, so no details is too minor. Oh, I see. Oh, she's not happy about it. Oh. So there's something about those circumstances that you are uncomfortable sharing with others. Oh, it's not that. It's just I wasn't certain how to really put it into words. Even now, years later, it's difficult to describe in details exactly what happened. I'd rather having me explain. You might get a clearer picture from this bracelet. Oh, that's really ruined. It was a gift from my father, and I was wearing it on the day I first awakened to these powers. I don't know if it's due to what happens, but it possesses a peculiar ability. If you collapse the bracelets, close your eyes, focus on your senses on it. You can relive the events of the day. It's almost as though my memories were engraved into it. I prefer not to see them again, but the two of you should be able to. Hopefully seeing it for yourself will answer your question. Oh, it didn't even show the thing, the interaction in the first place, and then it just dropped into cutscene right away. Oh, sun is almost set. Wait, you got your Arcana at the age of 9? Wow, the sun's almost set. I didn't realize it was so late already. Mom and Dad said the ground here isn't stable because of the rain we've had, so I should get home before they start worrying. What's happening? A landslide! Mom, Dad! Dad, are you there? Mom, I can't move! Mom, Dad! Where are you? This is no time to cry. I have to save them. What's happening to me, this feeling? There's no time to waste. Mom and Dad are waiting for me. Oh no. It's the day that she lost her family. Her parents. Did you see all of that? What happened that day? On that day, when the landslide struck. It was my earnest desire to save my mom and dad without awakening something in me. Back then, I believed it to be a miracle, born of my fervent prayers and my will to have the strength to save everyone. That's when I gained the physical strength I had ever since, the strength enough to move whole boulders. It was that strength that helped me to save the people of my town. But then, in the end, I wasn't able to save my parents. Whenever I remember that day, I always think, if only I'd been stronger. If only I've been able to better use the ability I've been given. You were a child, Iola. You were a child. I've read the records here in the castle about the emergency that have arisen in all corners of the continent due to landslides. There was a big one happened near Jimbaden a few years ago. It made such a mess that they had to close the road entirely for a while. I also recall reading that there was a major landslide in the vicinity of Tara, but there's only the single line mentioning the cause of as heavy rainfall. I had no idea about the whole town could be. I can't imagine how difficult it must. I can't imagine how difficult it must have been for you. I truly appreciate your willingness to share such a personal memory with us. Here, your bracelet. We'll have to do this kind of background check for everyone though. I apologize for not being more specific in phrasing my questions. I feel as though I forced you to record an unpleasant moment. Oh please, don't feel guilty all over it. As long-time guards, I fully understand the need of proper security clearances. It's just that I've been so long since I spoke to anyone about this. I suppose remembering it just brought all those feelings rushing back. Still, it's all in the past now. Nothing I can do will change that. but it will be alright. I've been reborn in the love of Limelock. Thank you for understanding. I think that's about wraps up our examination. Why don't we reconvene in the association room? We can discuss your results and get registration process started. Would you mind staying for a while longer? Okay. Allow me to thank you for your earnest effort today, Lady Iola. Not only did you supply every document we might have needed, you comported yourself well in the practical exam. Your identity has already been established by the letter from the Pontiff's Court, so if you like, we can start your membership registration without delay. That sounds perfect. I'd like to sign up right now then. Alright, let me just make sure all the paperwork is in order. If you can stick around a little longer and help me get these filled out. Shall I start with this one? Okay. Okay. I'll observe for now, but in the future, I might require your help with that. Am I filling this correctly? It's a bit interesting. Iola has like a really strong sense of like trying to do the right thing. Trying to do the right thing. Like and the fear that she might do things in an incorrect way. I admit it's a bit disappointing to hear, still I'm allowed to share the words of Limelock in private conversation, right? Yeah, well, you need to tone that down. Because, you need to call me, you don't need to call me Lady Iola. Iola's fine. She's a noble knight. Yes. But sometimes, I guess, there is a thing about like really rubbing it on people's face versus like, you know, you're introducing something to people. And I feel like Iola was this character of Iola was basically rubbing her thoughts on your face. Okay, this stat opens up. Yes. But I want Evie actually. I don't want Sacred Guardian. No. I'm not a big fan of like it's already swapped. I want my Evie back. How do I swap that back? Like where do I spend the hundreds to swap things back? Activate. Hundreds, yes. My lance is back. Yay. Okay, so we did all this just to unlock the link quest. Yes. Hey, let's go. Okay, we are back to Granddaddy. Okay, the last link quest. Yes. A beast farewell. Well, I'm interested in like Iola's story, but it's gonna take a while for me to gather anything. I think I just saw you. Yeah, you can spot me everywhere. You're welcome to call and say hi. Oh, hello. I know I asked you to come, but I didn't expect you so soon. Weren't you in the middle of something? I'm not complaining. Meeting you was the biggest benefit of joining association so far. You are very dependable. Glad you say so, Matthias. I'm so happy. Thanks, Granddaddy. Oh, Nisa. Oh, that is very cool. I really like it. Your outfit. Oh, that's so cool. And you're the comfy as well. Oh, that is a very lovely color scheme. I really like orange. Not gonna lie. Oh, Oh god, my elf wears this outfit as well. My favorite color of all, yes, I really like orange. Well, actually, you can see my lovely orange eye. So I really like orange. I really like orange on cars as well. But yeah, good taste, good taste. See, I'm not complaining. Meeting you was the very biggest benefit of joining an association so far. I'm so happy. Thanks, my dude. I haven't known many people who'd come running whenever they hear I need help. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, right to business. Well, Oh, that's so comfy. That's really cute. I really like it. I like. To be very honest, I really like giant male. It's looking super cool. Like even our granddaddy is giant male. Now lovely. My favorite sweater. Yeah, that's very comfy and cute. Love that outfit. Right to business. Well, I guess I don't have anything to hide from you at this point. My fellows from the Mercenary Corps do remember. I was close to a pair of them, Badger and Boar. I'm thinking of visiting their hometowns. I've done it once before long ago. I'd held out some hope that one of them had survived somehow, but that was a daydream, of course. But I found their families. I wanted to talk to them back then, but I couldn't. That was, I suppose, what was I supposed to say when their loved ones has died and I had somehow survived? Oh, that's like survivor's guilt happening in there. I was a bit afraid if I have approached them, I'd paint a target on their backs. And now that you've put the past to bed, in more ways than one. Ah, you have your PC, I see. That's pretty cool. Lovely setup. But now that I've put the past, I think it might be different. So do I need to spell it out for you? I was hoping you'd come with me when I go. People are naturally wary of strangers, and I know I can seem imposing, but almost everyone knows who you are. I think your presence could smooth things out. So what do you say? Could I ask for some of your time? Yes, of course, any time for you, Granddaddy. I was playing Marby within Marby. Yes, you are. And somehow having like the shop open on the side for gachas. Like I said, you're dependable, thank you. It won't take too long, but we should mention this to Lariat so he knows where to find us. Let's make a quick stop at the Arcana Association room first. Oh, I don't usually see you two together outside of official association business. What brings you here? I'd like to borrow for a bit. It won't be long. What do you mean? Did you know about this? Of course, I wouldn't be wasting my time here if they hadn't already agreed. Right, this is a bit unexpected. Is this association work? I don't understand why we have to report to Lowry if we're just like casually like, okay, I have my own time. Like I'm not like employed by Lowry and I need to report everything to Lowry. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna do some constellation fishing and I'll be lucky now. Oh, no worries. Enjoy your fishing and have a good day. Thanks for the luck. I'll see you around, Nisa. This is all a bit unexpected. Is this association work or... Oh right, no, not at all. Just personal trouble. I asked her to come with. Since we'd both be gone in a little while, I thought I should let you know. Oh, of course, well, I appreciate the warning. Do you mind if I ask where you're going? Oh, here and there, might drop in and on hometowns or a few friends. To meet some people, maybe help out a bit, you know, things like that. I see. So what's with that face? You look like I hit you over with the head with something. It's nothing, just I never before seen you mention your past without making a face you like you'd bitten in something sour. Well, he's sweating for some reason. That's so funny. Oh my, it truly sounds like an uplifting trip. May I join you too? Oh, okay, so that's why we need Iola. May I join you too? Any opportunity to meet new people and serve the community is the one I gladly take. I'm gonna say no on that. We're not going. Oh, there's an interaction. I see. Like no, Iola. We're not going there and pass our cookie and preach. Oh, it's not that I want to come specifically for that. It's just there's no way I wouldn't go if it meant the possibility to help someone show the compassion that Limelight encourages us to. And actually, that's not a bad idea. Why don't the three of you go together? Excuse me? I know you've gotten used to bossing me around, but that's personal. Oh, that's so cute. That's just a suggestion, Matthias. But think about it like this. If you're gonna visit your old comrades, don't you want to show them how your life changed since then? I believe you'd make a much more convincing case if you have a few of your colleagues from the association there with you. Would it be? Wouldn't you, like, I don't know, bring friends or something like that? They're not colleagues. Besides, Iola has always longed for more opportunities to make positive difference in the world. Surely you wouldn't squash such an earnest appeal, would you? Oh, Larry, you really do understand me. I'll be praying that Limelight reduces the amount of paperwork you have to deal with by at least 20%. Oh, thank you. You don't need to do anything. As part of my duties to consider the needs and growth of each member of the association. Anyway, take care on your journey, all of you. Thank you. I'll be sure to bring back a souvenir. Well, hello. If you're so desperate to follow us around, I'm not gonna bother stopping you. Let's move out. I told you we shouldn't just reporting to that guy. Oh, Boar's mother. And visitors, who would come all this way? I'm an old friend of your son. He told me where he lived long ago. Oh, my son, you said you know him. Where is he? He hasn't come back so long, not since the day he told me he was going out to seek his fortune. It's my fault though. I was always telling him not to eat so much. I couldn't even feed my son well. I didn't even have enough of that. Ma'am, whatever your son is now, I'm sure Limelight is smiling on him, so please be strong. I'm afraid I don't know where he is. He helped me out a long time ago, so I came here today in hopes of paying him back. I don't want to embarrass you, but you raised a good man. I know he'd hate it if he knew the conditions you were living in, so as his friend, I'd like to help however I can. No, no need to worry about me. I'm fine. I'm just happy just knowing my son has such good friends. It's how this house is owned. I'll see if anything I can help fix it up for you. In that case, I'll cook something. Everyone could use a good, healthy meal prepared for them, and it'll give me a chance to show off my skills. Why don't you get some fireworks? It's chilly out, it's warm fire. It would do good. Yeah, borrow my gathering axe if you need. I stay 10 pace. I think I have it. Oh, wait, what? I have my fire. What? Oh. I'm not elf. I was like, yeah, I have like basically everything in my pocket. No, I do not have it. Because I'm on my giant. It's so weird to think about like, oh, why is it not taking my stuff? But okay. Oh shit. Oh, that was quick. Thank you so much. What happened to the food? Oh dear. I did the best I could, but Matthias stopped me from giving it to his friend's mother. He said it was too nutritious for an elderly person. Something about dietary fiber. Anyway, he told me to keep it. I suppose that makes sense. I make sure to add a lot of healthy ingredients that helps keeping the body strong, but perhaps as people age, their stomach do better with less ambitious meal. That is so cute. Too much dietary fiber. Oh no. That's a shame though. I really put a lot of effort into it. Now you got me curious. Oh my. Could it be you want to try my special recipe? Well, I'd hate to see it go to waste, so please take it. Think of it as a little gift from me. Wait, what's that? Is that in my... Ah! Iola's nutritious dish is purple on the plate. Iola's home cooking, packed full of the most nutritious food available. It looks a bit odd, but the smell's not bad. Matthias seems to think it could be dangerous though. Should you eat it? I can eat it! Okay, I'm gonna eat it. It tastes like penance of for your sins. Oh my god, I got a little bit poisoned. Just a tiny little bit. Oh, that's so cute. Ma'am, I fixed what I could, but all I could manage is a stopgap. Please make sure you call a professional soon. No, I'm sure you did fine, dear. Besides, I need to save my money for the feast I'm going to make when my son comes home. This isn't much, but please take this. Your son helped me a lot, as I said. Prime, hello! How are you? I'm doing great, how are you? We're just playing Mabinogi and reading stories. So, no, please, it's fine. I have enough money to feed my son. That's all I needed. I'm sure, but it wouldn't be a warm study house. Be more welcoming for him when he gets home? Good things. Good to hear. Overwatch. That's good. But you're enjoying Overwatch lately. You can understand wanting to pay my debts, can you? Oh, if you insist, I suppose I could take it. Thank you. To think that my son was friends with such upstanding gentlemen. I'll make sure to tell him when he comes home. My back. I think it's time for me to go and sit down. Come visit again if you'd like. You're always welcomed. Thanks for your help. Larry was right. It went better because we were there. That was strange. A lot of things she said, the way she said them, I could hear echoes of more. Never really would have thought I could do anything but watch from afar. Well, we're done here. Let's move on. I've been playing a lot more different games lately. Oh, what have you been enjoying lately? Badge's wife and Badge's child. Wait, that's not very aged. Like, if the child is still a child, so I thought like it has been like ages since like Matthias' incident with the mercenaries and stuff that causes him to retire. But no, like he's still a child. I thought the child would be all grown up and stuff. Given like how distant I thought it would be. What is it now? Who are you? I'm an old friend of your husband. Could I talk? Let me stop you right there. My husband didn't leave me anything. Not a cent, so go away and go find someone else to scam. Look around. You think I would live like this if I had anything worth stealing? Maybe you did know him once, but maybe he fed you with some of his stories about how he was on the verge of making it big, but he hasn't been back here in years. So even if he miraculously did make that happen, I wouldn't have any of it. You're wasting your time and mine. Leave. That's not why I'm here. I owed your husband a favor, so I want to repay it as best as I can. I lost my chance to do anything for him, so I wanted to do something for his family. Haha, I haven't heard that one before, so what's your angle? Why should I trust you? He told me stories about you and his kids. He said things were hard for you, so since you met too young. He always dreamed of making enough to open up his own blacksmith shop and living comfortable with you. He always felt bad that he never got the chance to propose the way he wanted, a nice ring with a purple gem. He said purple was his wife's favorite color. It can't be. Where did you learn about that? He left us long ago and didn't come back. We were just a burden to him, a burden he left behind at his first opportunity, so why should I believe you? Palias, Fortnite, Crash Bandicoot, Phasmo, Repo, and Dead by Daylight. Oh, that sounds nice. That's a good variety. Yeah, been a good bit of like games that launched recently. I think like the game industry never stops, isn't it? Like there's always like really exciting games. But yeah. So, let's see. Mom, are you crying again? Can you play with me instead? I'm bored. Could you take care of the kid for a little while? I need some time to talk to his mother. Seems like they're in for a difficult conversation. Take the child with you so that they can have some space. Interesting. She's always crying, so we can't play. She's always angry. Then she gets mad at me if I get angry at her. That's not fair. Whatever. Do you know any stories? Good ones, not boring ones. I want to hear about something cool and magical. Story about goddess, story about dragons, a story about paradise. Let's go with dragons. Wow, a dragon? Cool. Have you seen one? How big is it? Is it as big as the old guy you came with? Or is it as big as the watermill? Or the whole mine? I want to hear about something cool and magical, okay? Goddess? Goddess? No, that's boring. Mom said gods are all fake. And a goddess is different than a god? I want to hear about something cool. Okay, paradise. Is paradise lies? Mom says it is. So I can't meet Dad. Even if I go there. True. Yeah, you can't meet him. Read a book that said I can have whatever I wanted to. I want to meet Dad. I'm hungry. Can we go home? Okay. Thank you for looking after my son. I'm glad to know what happened to my husband finally. Yes, I finally understand. I don't have to carry around all that anger anymore. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Because a stranger comes and tells you what's happening. In a way, I feel better. Oh my dear. Man, please let me give you this. It's not much, but I'm in his debt. Since I can't pay him back, I'd like you to have it. I know he'd want me to help you. Why don't you take it for the child? I can vouch for him if you don't have to worry about where the money comes from. And raising a child is expensive. I'm sure this would help some, wouldn't it? Alright, after all the hardship we've been through, I suppose I might as well. I'll use it for my child. My husband left me, like you said. You're crying again, I'm hungry. No, I'm not. Let's go get you a snack. Thanks for coming here and telling me what's happening. Have a safe journey. I never thought I'd have to deliver that news myself. Should I have said what I did? It's just my perspective, but I think it's better to grapple with loss than to deny it. She just needs time to come to terms with everything. Think about it, if you hadn't told her, she might have carried that anger and hatred for the rest of her life. Now she'd be able to let that go and live with the love in her heart instead, cherishing the hope of seeing him again someday. You might have brought a storm cloud today, but the sun will shine all the brighter after its past. Thanks, that does actually makes me feel better. Is there anywhere else we go? Just one more stop. I want to visit Bells. Oh, for the first time, finally. Bells? That's a village of giants, isn't it? Where's some of your comrades from there? No, Vels is where I'm from. No shit. Giants. I see, I'm excited to meet your family. Let's go. I don't know if I have any family. All I know is the captain told me he brought me there, but I can't really trust anything he said. Matthias, that's fine. We might learn something, and you will definitely never know if you don't try. Who knows, maybe you have siblings. Oh, cute little niece and nephews. I doubt it. Aww. But you're right, I don't know unless I go there. But come with me. I don't think I'll be able to face it on my own. Of course, we've come this far, haven't we? So we will stay with you until the end, right? Thank you. Let's go. Oh, this is really cute. To think that I'm here on my own free will. Today has been a day of unimaginable fuss. I've never been able to make myself come here, not since the day Captain told me, and this was where I was from. Maybe I was afraid that it'd make it more real that my parents abandoned me. But that's all long ago now. I don't even know if they're still alive. So there's no reason to hesitate. I'll just go ask around if anyone knows anything about my family. Oh, that's a nice picture! I really like it. Okay. Matthias, a step or two from the borders of Wales. Stop short. He looks back and forth. From you to the town in front of him. His feet seems rooted to the ground. Matthias? Sorry. I guess it's not time yet. It's alright, Matthias. I'm sorry. And after I dragged you all the way here, I should go. You can stay or go, whichever you'd rather. Matthias hurries away without a backwards glance, shoulders hunched. Seems as though Matthias was about to cry. There's probably still many things he kept pent up in his heart, afraid of letting them out. I can understand that feeling. I felt the same way for a long time. I hope you look after him, and tell him there's nothing he needs to apologize to us for. Today I'm going to lift Matthias up in prayer, and hope that the love and peace of Limelock will fill his heart. I enjoy having the opportunity to spend time with you and Matthias. Hope we can have another outing like that sometime. Oh, I guess I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Sorry again for dragging you around. And for what happened back there, I'm still not brave enough. I'm sorry. Now that you're here, I think I need a moment to get my head straight. Just give me a second. Oh. Matthias gazes out at the ocean. It's a familiar sight by now. But this time, it's a bit different because now you finally understand. All this time, he's really been looking for. It's a place to call home, somewhere out across the sea. Oh, it's a bit of a sad one. Well, sad, but like I guess it's really it's quite realistic as well as like how the character is. You know, like there is something that you're not ready to face, and he actually like go there and he's not ready, and you know like he saved part of it. Like he take a first step for like his friends back then, and I think that's enough. Like that's enough for a day or 2 days and stuff. Like you need to take some time. But yeah, it's I would say it's a surprisingly good story and character, and And oh, like I mean, there is like some parts that are very much more fantasy and a bit more extreme kind of like characters in this game, like, you know. But I feel like the last time I seen something so very, I guess, like very much like more realistic was actually G20 21, yeah, G21, no, G20 when that was the storyline of like talking about the struggle, our waifu phase, Feeny phase. That was also like a very kind of like a realistic part of how I suppose like they've written in a way that is really relatable, and also at the same time like Matthias, I guess, like from the start to finish, he seems like a very relatable character, very realistic with his own struggle, and you know, like, and also like a little bit of growth because like he finally like getting over something, while still there is something that he is not able to face, but that's all right. That's part of it, making it more relatable and more realistic as a character. So yeah, I would say like this is a very, very nice story. Not expecting to see something like this. It's I guess like there's more dramatic ones where like there's some parts that doesn't make sense, but that's part of like Mabinogi. But also at the same time, it's really refreshing to see like such a grounded a character, and that is very, very relatable, and also really cool as well. Very, very lovely. They did a good job. That's exceeding like what I'm expecting from Mabinogi content. It's always a bit more grand and exaggerated, but this time it's very, very calm and peaceful, and I guess very realistic in a way. So yes, appreciate that. And we're gonna raid out. Let's raid out. We're gonna wrap up here. We did quite a lot this morning, and I'm completely awake now, and felt with love for our new character. Actually, that was a lovely story, and that's the type of story I guess I really like as well. Like very, very much like more realistic and more grounded, calm little story. So let's see who is streaming. So I believe this is like Mabinogi when it's a bit more like dead hours. That's like the NA stream is not up yet, and like people. Let's see if we have anyone streaming. AFK. Okay, the streamer seems like they're running something. Well, that's good, because we don't raid in AFK channels. Lately has been a bit funny. But yeah, if you have never been here before, I usually wrap up with sending out where you can find all my other content on the chat. So you can find my VODs on YouTube, including all the Mabinogi stuff that I saw in there, our previous playthroughs, and also there's my Instagram. Oh, that just went off right away. Yeah, and also on Instagram, I have my art stored in there. I really like it, painting like things for Mabinogi, since it's a very lovely story that I really like. So yeah, usually you can find my old artworks in there, and also if you want to reach out, I'm always around Discord. If you would like to look for me when I'm not streaming. So yeah, thanks for staying around, everyone. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye.